it's really normal. I mean, it's normal to like, you know, I see Taylor and Rob, and they're just normal guys, you know? And when you get outside of that, they're worshipped, and it's really funny because when you see them and on a normal, like you're an actor and you're working, you got a job to do. And everyone comes in to work, they have a job to do. And they're very professional, and they're very normal. And when you get outside of that, it's when things get a little weird and twisted.
Okay. Now, like I said before, you've been acting for quite a while,
Yeah.
and you began in theater.
Yeah.
And I know that you played the role of Dracula
Yeah.
at one point. And now, obviously, you're the leader of the wolf pack. So what's up with that? From vampire to wolf, and
Let's
any
see.
mixed feelings?
No, actually, no. Playing a vampire was my first theater gig in New York. I had fun. I was like 22. I was, rehearsing, going, meeting a bunch of people, being a, broke actor. It was great. We would, go to rehearsal, then go to the pub. Go to rehearsal, then go to the pub. So it was a great experience for a young actor. And, it was mainly, I just was acting and, breathing it, having fun at shows. And it was good. It was good. I kind of miss it in a way.
As an actor, do you have any preference over what it's like to act on stage versus in front of the camera?
Stage is cool. No, they're just two different. They're two different beasts, I guess. Theater, you're kind of on a high wire act, like live and unplugged, and there's no really room for mistakes. But it's a thrill. It's a rush. Film is just different. It's just you get 1,000. You get another tape, but you do it 1,000 different ways. They're just different. They're just really different. You get the same process. You get the same learning process when you do it. But I like film. Right now, I like film.
Okay. Well, speaking of film, and obviously the passion that you've developed for that, what's in the future for you as far as other projects, beyond the Twilight series?
Yeah, I got start Monday. I start filming Shouting Secrets, which is an ensemble piece, which I'm really, really proud to be a part of. It's a group script, and it takes me out of the whole, Twilight. I'm not, people know me as Sam Yuli, and it's different. It's nothing even compared to Sam Yuli. And after that I do a project called Winter in the Blood, which I'm also excited to do. It's just they're character-driven movies, and I get to branch away from the Twilight thing. I love being in Twilight, but also I get to. I was an actor before. Some people can see me in other roles, and I'm excited to do that. Hopefully, the fans will follow along.
So, if you weren't an actor by profession, what else? What other career path do you think you would have taken?
Jeez. Yeah, yes, this question before. I have no answer. I'm afraid. I don't know. I don't know. I think acting really saved me because I was going to university for a semester. And I was not majoring in really anything, active. Probably, God. No, I don't know. God,
Well, that's good. I mean, you're doing something that you obviously love. So.
Yeah. I just, I was taking some theater classes, but at the end of the day, I wasn't happy where I was at, and it obviously showed. I wasn't taking school very seriously, so I moved to New York and started studying, and I'm glad I did that. Because there was a little part of me that was like, oh, maybe I'll just go to school and go to a 9-to-5 job, just be like everybody else. But I couldn't do that.
Words of advice for all you future.
Yeah, I know. Well, just if you feel like you need, if your gut's telling you to do something, then you should do it. Follow your dream.
You mentioned before the bigness of this whole Twilight thing and the fans, and that sometimes obviously things sort of get out of hand. What's the craziest thing you've seen fans do in your travels?
Well, we were in.
I can mention to a
to a PG audience. Well, one time it got kind of scary when we were. I don't know where we were at, but we were mingling with the fans, and it got out of hand when they were started grabbing us, and my shirt got a little torn. Those can be a little scary. I know you think about it like, oh, he's so cool, and all these girls tearing your clothes off. It's actually not. It's actually kind of scary. And Let's see, we get the occasional stalkerish type people, try to follow us into hotels and stuff. Those can be scary. But mainly everything's been pretty positive. It's very rare we get that. It's like, I can only think of like 2 incidents, and those are the 2. But pretty much everyone's been really respectful. It's been really nice with us.
I want to change the topic a bit. I know that in the States you're very involved with Native American issues.
Yeah.
Specifically the Shift the Power to the People. Do you want to share with us a bit the type of work that you do there and what exactly those issues are that you feel need to be addressed?
Well, what I do is that, I've been given this gift of being in Twilight, and got the spotlight on me, and I'm not really, what I like to do is use it to bring awareness to other subjects of people who don't have a voice. And, I like to do charity work in giving people, especially indigenous people, who've had their rights trampled on, give them a voice. And bring awareness, in which we did. We had the Cheyenne Sioux River Tribe, who had their water infrastructure break down, and they've had 3 winters that were very tough for them, where they had no heat or hot water in Montana, which is, I've lived up there, and it gets to 80 below zero, and it's really tough, and people die. And no one picked up on this in the mainstream media, and I just heard about it, so I got some people together, and we did a PSA to bring awareness. We have, I think it's up to 7,000 signatures, and we're trying to get 1 million signatures by the release of Eclipse. And all you have to do is go to the website, shiftthepowertothepeople.org, and it explains everything what you need to do. It's very easy, it takes 2 minutes, and you just send your letter to Congress and to help get their water infrastructure. And that's what I mainly want to do. And shift the power to the people is basically, you have your own power. You take your own power and you can use it to in positive ways for your community. And that's mainly what I do. And if you go to the website, you'll see what other projects have been going on. I'm very proud of it. And I have a good team with me because I can't do it all myself. I have people who help me, especially on the schedule. But it's something I'm very passionate about.
Yeah, well, it's a very noble cause, and I congratulate you. And I invite everyone here to check it out online. It's shiftthepowertothepeople.org. Well, let me then leave you with Trish and our audience. And I'm going to leave
Okay, girl.
Okay.
Ready for the question? I'm going to start on this side because yesterday I started on the other side. Okay, so anybody have any questions for our movement? Question? Okay.
Don't be shy.
Wait a second. Okay.